So if you're making big components, then size certainly matters on this Hwacheon 850L YMC, doesn't it, Paul? That was smooth.
It does. It was very smooth. Yeah, this is a huge turning centre available from stock here. A Y-axis machine. Often you look at machines like this, and they might not have a Y-axis machine. The milling might be done elsewhere, but this is a Y-axis. It has almost like a double width turret on it as well. Here, you'll notice if you look to the left and the right of the turret, you've got the ability to have larger tools on here that are full or have even more support on that turret as a result of the width of it, which means you've got a much more stable cutting environment, but what a huge turning length as well.
It's absolutely massive. And having spoken to Neil earlier on, he just says, I said, what are you most proud of with your machines? And he said how solid they are to create these incredible surface finishes.
And Hwacheon is just one of the few brands that Ward High-Tech supply. And in fact, it's not just turning centres that Hwacheon do, it's machining centres as well from Ward High-Tech that you can get Hwacheon machining centres as well. This is a huge lathe as well, another big machine. It seems to be the topic at the moment. This is an SFM. Now this is an oil country machine. It's a flatbed lathe. It's a real beast of a machine. You've got 50 horsepower on the spindle here, so it's a really powerful turning machine as well. Very reliable, these machines.
When you say powerful, and because of the size of the machine, that's a lot of power for the size. Is that normal?
Well, it is, but I say it is. I mean, you'll get machines with less power, but the ability to take larger, heavier parts and turn them. Normally, when you're looking at this type of machine as well, with oil country work, the materials aren't going to be easy to cut. You know, they can traditionally be more harder materials, so therefore you need more power. You've also got, I believe, by looking at the side here, you've got a 10-inch. You've got a huge spindle bore on this, and it is a precision oil country machine. Tailstock, which we're looking at the back at the moment, but also this, a turret. You know, you'll look at a lot of flatbed machines and they won't be configured with turrets. They'll have tool posts on them. When you've got a turret, it means you've got the opportunity to have more tools on there, which again means you can do more operations. On the machine. Okay,
and conveniently we're stood in front of the Dali MCV 1800.
Okay, now this is a machining centre, but
it's huge.
It's huge. As we're talking about big machines, and as you correctly said, Neil and the guys here at Ward High-Tech talk about the fact that they're proud of supplying heavy-duty machines, and we can't forget that they own all these machines. So when you're purchasing a machine tool, having the security of a machine tool vendor that you know is going to be here in months to come is very important. But one of the points I wanted to highlight here is the great thing about this machine. It's in its shipping condition. But you just have a look at these guideways. I mean, this you've got 4 guideways here. This is a BT50 machine. You can see the width of the ball screw, or the diameter of the ball screw. If you have big box guideways like this, you know that when you're machining on this BT50 machine, that you've got plenty of torque. You're going to be looking at taking heavier cuts. You need to dampen out vibration, and that's really what happens when you've got a machine that's heavy, solid, and has the foundation that the Dali BT50, this MCV 1800 does have.
And guess what? They are doing incredible finance deals. So if you buy any of these machines before Christmas, put the deposit down and you won't have to really start paying until June 2020.
Yep, machines that you've seen here, not just these, there's plenty more small VMCs, 5-axis machines, 2- and 3-axis turning centres as well, 8, 10-inch chuck, and beyond that, all available here from stock, delivered before Christmas, pay June 2020.